How to replace a human touch Circa control box assembly. You will need a needle-nosed pliers, Phillips head screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, wire cutter, and zip ties. Be sure to save all removed parts for reassembly. To get started, unplug the chair from the power outlet. Next, open the cable lock, then disconnect the chair's power cable from the power adapter cord. Now, remove the head pillow from the chair, then gently tip the chair onto its left-hand side. Move the power cable out of the way, then strike the top of the chair base feet, one at a time, to detach the chair base from the chair. Using a needle-nosed pliers, remove the clip that secures the front footrest actuator hinge pin, then remove the pin. Remove the 5 white washers from the front mounting point, then push the footrest to the right as far as it will go. Next, use a Phillips head screwdriver to remove the 4 screws that secure the plastic panel that conceals the actuator motors. Remove the panel from the chair. To detach the 4 control box mounting straps, you first need to clear a retaining hook before sliding the strap off the bracket. You may find it helpful to use a small flathead screwdriver to remove the straps. Next, use a flathead screwdriver to pry the air hose bank off the control box. The air hose bank is secured by a tab at each end. Now, use a Phillips head screwdriver to remove the screw that secures the power and remote cables to the underside of the armrest. You can now lower the control box to the floor. Place the control box upside down on the floor, then use a Phillips head screwdriver to remove the 4 screws that secure the mounting brackets to the control box. Remove the white cable guide from the control box power cord. Next, cut the zip tie that secures the cable bundle. If the chair side of the connections marked left and right are both black, label the left one with an L to ensure that you connect the new control box properly. Now, disconnect the small connectors. Next, unscrew the remote cable lock, then disconnect the connectors. For each of the 2 actuator connectors, open the connector lock, then disconnect the connectors. You can now remove the control box from the chair. To install the new control box, start by connecting each of the two long cables that have small black connectors to the corresponding connector from the chair. It does not matter which wire color connects to which chairside connector, as these cables are interchangeable. Next, connect the remaining control box connectors to the corresponding chairside connectors. Be sure to connect the cables labeled left and right to the matching chairside connectors, matching by color if the connector colors match or by using the label you applied before disconnecting them. Now, install the two control box mounting brackets onto the new control box, with the straps facing the edge of the box. Excluding the remote cable and the power cable, gather the remaining cables into a neat cable bundle, then install a zip tie to secure it. Cut the excess zip tie. Next, place the control box up against the bottom of the chair, then run the power cable through the chair frame to the back of the chair. Insert the power cable into the white cable guide. Locate the black cable guide on the remote cable, then slide it into position in the middle of the cable's strain relief. Now, install the white cable guide onto the remote cable guide screw, then secure the screw to the underside of the armrest. Next, make sure the remote cable is tucked behind the air hose bank, then connect the air hose bank to the control box, with the pink hose on top. Be sure you hear the tabs on each end snap as they lock into place. Install the control box onto the mounting bracket, sliding each strap over one of the bracket posts. Now, tuck the cable bundle behind the actuators. Place the plastic panel into position over the actuator shaft, then replace the 4 screws to secure it. Pull the footrest back toward the actuator to align the mounting points. Install the hinge pin through the lower mounting bracket to hold the footrest in place, then install the 5 white washers between the actuator and the top mounting bracket. Finish installing the hinge pin through the upper mounting bracket, then replace the clip on top to secure it. Now, place the chair base into position, aligning the arrow on the base with the arrow on the connecting shaft, then slide the base onto the shaft. Return the chair to the upright position. Reconnect the power adapter cable to the chair's power cable, then close the connector lock. Plug the power adapter into a power outlet. Finally, replace the head pillow, and you're done.